television quiz show takes place every day. On day one, the prize money is $1,000. And if this is not won, the prize money is increased for day two. The prize money is increased in a similar way every day until it is won. The television company considered the following two different models for increasing the prize money. Model one suggests that the prize money is going to be increased by 1,000 each day. Would you agree that if the prize money is increased by 1,000 each day, then the series that you are going to get, the progression that you are going to get for the prize money, in that progression, every term is going to differ by a constant value of 1,000. So this model is basically arithmetic progression. And model 2 suggests increase the prize money by 10% each day. So every time, every next value is going to be 10% more than the previous value. Okay. So every prize money on the other day is going to be 10% more than the previous value. So it is going to be 1.1 times the previous value. So it follows a common ratio. So this model 2 is geometric progression. Now the question says, on each day that prize money is not won, the television company donates to charity. The amount donated is 5% of the value of the prize on that day. After 40 days, the prize money has still not been won. Calculate the amount donated to charity. Okay, so this is how you are going to begin your question. The question wants you to use model number 1 first. Model 1 is related to AAP, okay? Because the prize money is going to be deferred by $1,000 each day. So initially, the prize money on the day 1, okay, I'm writing day and prize. On day 1, the prize money is $1,000. On day 2, if the prize money is not won on the first day, on day 2, the prize money is going to be increased by 1,000 again, $2,000. So on day 3, the prize money is going to be increased by 1,000. So it's going to be $3,000 and so on. The question says that after 40 days, the prize money has still not been won. So till day 40, the prize money has still not been won. So would you agree it's going to go up and up till 40,000? So now what the television company is doing is it is donating 5% of the price each day. So the amount donated is 5% of the value of the price on that day. So on day 1, the amount that is going to go to charity is 5% of 1,000. Okay, so 5% of 1,000 is $50. On the second day, if the prize money is not won, the amount is going to go to the 5% of the value of the price is going to go to charity. So that's going to be 100. On third day, the 5% is going to go to charity. So 5% of 3,000, that's going to be 150. So that is a sequence for charity. Now you have been asked to calculate the total amount donated to charity after 40 days. So what do you think? The total amount donated to charity needs to be calculated. Is that total amount going to be the term after 40, the term T40, or is it going to be S40?
S40.
S40. So that is the sum of the first 40 charities. Because this amount has gone to charity, this amount has gone to charity, this amount has gone to charity, and the charity is going to continue till the 40th day. So you need to calculate S40. Now, since it's an arithmetic progression, for the charity sequence, the first term is 50. And what is the common difference, guys?
50.
$50 as well. Now you need to calculate S40. In an arithmetic progression, Sn was equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So 40 upon 2, 2a plus 39 d. Difference is 50. Please calculate this. Okay, Hassan, so this is the answer, S40.
Okay, sir. I used the other one, so I got the answer.
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to hear you. Come again.
Yes, sir. I didn't realize it was some. I used the A plus 39D.
Okay,
So
all right. Now do it for the model 2. Model 2 says increase the prize money by 10% each day. So if I were to use the model 2, model 2 is related to geometric progression. Okay. So on day 1, the prize money is $1,000. Now they increase the prize money by 10% each day. So if the prize money is going to increase by 10% the next day, what is going to be the new prize money?
1,100.
1,100. Does everyone understand this?
Yes.
You're going to calculate 10% and then add to 1,000, or you can just take 1.1 times of 1,000. Okay, then you can just multiply 1,100 by 1.1. That's going to be 1,210 and so on. Now, if this prize money is not won, the amount is going to donate it to charity. So 5% of this amount, 5% of 1,000 is again $50, but 5% of 1,100 is $55. Then 5% of 1210, 5% of 1210 is $60.5. Okay, and so on. You need to calculate the total amount of charity, that is SN, in a geometric progression. Sn in a geometric progression is calculated as A times 1 minus R to the power of N over 1 minus R. Now I know the first term of the charity, that is 50, but what is the common ratio? What is the common ratio? 55 upon 50, 1.1. Now it's not a coincidence. Over here, when you're going to increase the prize money by 10%, so the next prize money is always going to be 1.1 times the previous amount. Okay, so you can remember this: if a value is increased by 10%, then for that particular geometric progression, the ratio is going to be 1.1. If it was increased by 20%, then the common ratio is going to be 1.2. And if it was decreased by 10%, what would have been the common ratio then?
0.9.
0.9. Okay. Now, as far as this question is concerned, the first term is 50. 1 minus 1.1 to the power of 1.1 to the power of 40, because you need to calculate S40, divided by 1 minus R, that is 1.1. So calculate this, you're going to get S40. What's the value?
So why are we using this formula? Like, why not R minus 1?
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. You can use that formula as well. And I can use this formula as well, because at the end, the numerator is going to be in this example, the numerator is going to be negative. The denominator is going to be negative. So the negative signs are going to be canceling out. Eventually, both formulas are representing the same thing. So you're going to get the same answer at the end. Okay.
Okay.
So if you use this form or the other form, you're going to get 22129.62. So you can round this to 3 significant figures, $22,000.
Sir, what I was trying to say
Sorry.
before is that the total prize money is so the total prize money after 40 days is 40,000, right? Not all of this money is sent to charity, right? So the amount of charity should be 0.5 or 0.05 of this. or this either?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Okay. So this is not the final answer. These two are not the final answers, right?
So the value that you are going to calculate 0.05 of 40,000, that is just the donation on that 40th day. This is going to be added with the charity being made on the other 39 days. And then when you add that up, the total comes out to be 41,000.
Okay, sorry. I was confused. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
how do I know if it's arithmetic progression or geometrical progression?
So in the start, the model one suggests that the prize money is going to be increased by a fixed value. Okay. So this model suggests that it's arithmetic progression because every day the difference of the prize money is always going to be $1,000. It's the same amount that is going to be increased. Model 2 suggests that it is going to increase by 10%. So it's going to increase with the same ratio. Okay, so same ratio means geometric progression. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Guys, try this one now. This is fairly easy. You can try it. The nth term of an arithmetic progression is 1 upon 2, 3n minus 15. So that is your Tn, the nth term. Now you need to find the value of n for which the sum of the first n term is going to be 84. So I need to find the value of n where the sum of the first n term is going to be 84. So this means that Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, right? And this should be equal to 84. Now n value is not known to us. We need to find that n value. But before that, I must know the values of the first term and the common difference. So simple, you have the arithmetic sequence nth term, just find T1 and T2. T1 is going to be half times 3 minus 15 minus 6. And the second term is going to be
4.5, negative 4.5.
negative 4.5, right? So I have the first term that is minus 6, but Abdurrahman, how do I find the common difference D?
Sir, by dividing them,
No, by it's an arithmetic progression, Abdurrahman. It's going to be the
subtracting
difference.
them.
So second term minus the first term. So that's going to be positive 1.5.
1 point.
Okay. All right. So I have the common difference and I have the first term. Now just simply plug in the values of a and d in the next equation and solve it. So n upon 2, 2 times a, that is minus 6, plus n minus 1 times 1.5, bracket close, equals to 84. Now this 2, you can multiply by 2 on the other side, multiply by 2 on both the side, or you can just say that taking 2 on the other side. It's going to be 84 times 2 is 168. And the left hand side, you can resolve and simplify this. N times negative 12 plus 1.5 n minus 1.5. N times minus 12 minus 1.5 is going to be negative 13.5 plus 1.5 n equals to 168. Now this is going to result in a quadratic equation. 1.5 n square minus 13.5 n minus 1 equals to 168, and then you can simplify this down further. 1.5 n square minus 13.5 n minus 168 equals to 0. And as a last step, you can use the quadratic formula to solve for the value of n. Okay, guys, I want you to use the quadratic formula to solve for the value.
And negative 7.
Sorry, come again.
16 and -7.
16 and -7. Now we clearly know that the number of values can't be negative, so the correct answer is 16. This is the working. Does everyone understand the working? Manu, any questions still here?
Yes, sir, got it.
Hassan?
So clear.
Okay. Okay, try this one. So a geometric progression has first term A, common ratio R, and sum to infinity S. So can I say that S is equal to A upon 1 minus R? Is that correct? Sum to infinity is calculated as A upon 1 minus R. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Now the second geometric progression has a first term A, common ratio 2R, and sum to infinity 3S. This was the first geometric progression. Now the second geometric progression has the sum to infinity as 3S, the first term as A, and the common ratio as 2R. So you need to find the value of R. Okay, so you are going to solve the two equations simultaneously. So A, if you make A the subject from here, that is simply going to be S times 1 minus R. Substitute A in the second equation. So A now is going to be S times 1 minus R. You can eliminate S. Now this equation reduces down to having only one unknown, that is R. Cross multiply. So R comes out to be 2 upon 5. Is the working clear?
Yes.
Okay. As far as the next part is concerned, an arithmetic progression has a first term 7. So it's an arithmetic progression that has a first term 7. The nth term Tn is 84, and the 3nth term, that means 3nth term, is 245. Find the value of n. Okay, so Tn is 84. So the nth term in an arithmetic progression is A plus n minus 1 times d. Okay. And the T3nth term is simply going to be A plus, in place of n, you are now going to have 3n minus 1 times t. So we have A as 7. We are going to plug A as 7 on both the sides. So 7 plus n minus 1 d equals to 84. 7 plus 3n minus 1 times d equals to 245. 84 take away 7 is 77. Okay, so d is 77 upon n minus 1. You can substitute that in the next equation. This is going to be 7 plus 3n minus 1 times 77 upon n minus 1 equals to 245. You can take 7 on the other side. 245 take away 7 is 238. equals to 238. And then you can just simplify this equation further. This is going to be 238 can be multiplied by n minus 1, and 77 can be multiplied by 3n minus 1. 77 times 3 is 231n minus 77 equals to 238n minus 238.
So just one question. Is it n minus 1 multiplied to every term in this equation? So won't it also be multiplied to 3n minus 1?
Are you talking about this equation? Which equation are you referring to? Which equation are you referring to? This one. Yeah, so basically it's a fraction 3n minus 1 upon n minus 1. So this is the numerator. Numerator is going to be multiplied by these two terms, and n minus 1 can be multiplied by 238. Okay. Does that answer your question? I think you are muted.
Oh, sorry. I said technically it'll be 3n minus 1 over 1. So this will multiply here and then this.
Yeah,
No, no.
yeah, you can consider it that way. This is 1. It can multiply like this. Okay, numerator gets multiplied by numerator and denominator gets multiplied by denominator.
Okay.
All right. So 238 minus 231 is 7n. 238 plus 238 minus 77 is 161. 161 divided by 7 is 23. So there are 23 numbers. Any problem in the working? That's the value of
Sir,
n.
could you go in part 1 again?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Sir, so like these formulas I have to memorize them or they will give me an exam?
So this is the formula for the sum to infinity. So you need to know this formula. Sum to infinity is given by a upon 1 minus r. Okay. In the last class, we covered this formula, sum to infinity, that is a upon 1 minus r. Okay, guys, any questions till here? No? Okay,
No, sir.
good.